gonna send this out before I out. Sending it out, okay, and we're gonna more on Twitter. Okay. It's more on Twitter. Okay. Okay, guys, here we are. Okay, guys, here we are. Okay. And then let's just send it one more time. Okay, hello, greetings. Okay, hello, greetings. This is going to be alive on Noah's Books, The Sacred Cure, God's Grief, and The Great Awakening. Okay? And we're going to start it off with a little Qigong to honor the ancestors, okay? And I'm just putting this battery into charge, okay? So we're going to start with a little Qigong to honor the ancestors, okay? And if I have a battery plugged in, if it comes out, I'll just pick it up again. No worries. Okay, so I'm barefoot in the grass, and I'll be doing some Shaolin exercises to warm up first. Okay. Yeah, some nice Shaolin exercises. Gotta love them. Greetings, welcome my beautiful light beings. We're just doing some Shaolin exercises and some Qigong to start. If you'd like to do it along with me, I would love for you to do some Qigong along with me, okay? So we're just doing some Shaolin exercises. And then we're gonna do greetings, my beautiful light beings. Greetings. It's a pleasure to have you here today. We're just starting with some Qigong, and then we're gonna discuss Noah's work, The Sacred Cure, The Great Awakening, and we're going to discuss, oh, hello, Poya. It's a pleasure to have you here. I'm doing quite well. I'm doing wonderful. The revolution is in full steam, and we're going to do a little Qigong before we get into Noah's book. And so you see, we bring the sacred third eye. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you'd like, you can do it along with me. And you'll get lots of sacred energy. And thank you, my brother. So much appreciated. So much appreciated. And then we do the Hool breath. Ooh. Then breathe in. Ooh. Ooh. And then we go into the yin-yang hands, okay? The yin-yang hands, beautiful, lovely, absolutely tremendous. And welcome if you're just getting here. Welcome, my beautiful light beings. It's a pleasure to have you here. And then we empty out the energies from the lower self. Welcome, welcome, my beautiful light beings. And now you go in the back. You just do the same thing right here, my beautiful light beings, okay? It's a pleasure to have you here, and you're so welcome. And then we just take a bath in that nice energy. Oh yes, take a bath in that nice energy. That nice 5D energy that's so healing, that heals us completely. And now while I'm doing this, I just like to discuss the genocide in Gaza, because that needs to end. And I'm here today to say that the genocide in Gaza has to come to an end, and that the people of the earth are not happy about what's happening to the people of Gaza. Okay, and then as we get the energy, we compact. When we breathe out, we bring the energy out. And then when we breathe in, we bring the energy in, and then we rotate it around. And so yes, this genocide in Gaza needs to end. It's very important that when any one of our human family is under attack, we have to stand and protect them. So I believe that anyone who is hurting anyone needs to stop. This isn't about ideology or politics. It's about saving human life. And so what's most important is human life. And you cannot do self-defense on children. It's not self-defense to murder children. Yes, my brother, my head is shining from the energy. This is giving me so much energy that my light body does shine. And the more you talk about love, the more you will shine. And if you are in love with everyone all the time, you will shine like an angel. And then we're going to go into one of the more complicated moves. And then we split the universe. And then we go in, and then we go split the universe. And then we go in, and then we split the universe. And that's how we do it, guys. Okay, and then we compact the energy. We compact the beautiful energy. Yes, compacting the beautiful energy. And then we do the yin-yang hands. Okay, and then we feel the feminine. Greetings, it's a pleasure to have you here. Then we go and greet. Okay, and we go back. And then we do the other side. Greetings, my beautiful light beings. Okay, and then we spin the energy in a ball. We spin the energy in a ball, and then we go like this. Okay. Okay, now we're back to the hool posture. Hool. 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 Okay, then we go here like this, and we put the left hand beneath the right, and we just imagine our entire body healing. And you breathe in and out. So breathe in and out and imagine your entire body, all the organs healing. And then you say a prayer in front of all three sacred heart minds. Okay, so I would like to talk to you today about Noah's books, The Sacred Cure, and God's Grief, and the Great Awakening. So nobody's here right now, but that's, oh, welcome. Greetings. It's a pleasure to have you here. I'm going to discuss Noah's book, The Sacred Cure. And so I'm going to start with The Sacred Cure, and then I'm going to discuss his other works. Okay, so The Sacred Cure is a book about medicine and about how modern medicine has been tainted by John D. Rockefeller. So starting with the Flexner Report in 1927, John Rockefeller assaulted natural medicine. You see, there's at least 1,000-year history of people healing themselves with natural medicine. And John Rockefeller, he commissioned the Flexner Report in 1927. And when he commissioned this report, the report said that natural medicine was quackery. And now I can assure you that natural medicine is not quackery, that it is the most scientific of medicines. And you see, natural medicine was what our grandparents and their parents and their grandparents used. People used to have gardens where they grew herbs and plants, and they would use these herbs and plants to heal themselves. You see, viruses are starting with polio, coronavirus. These are all patented viruses. It means that they are man-made bioweapons. Yes, that's correct. These viruses are patented. You can ask AI. AI will tell you that these vaccines are patented viruses. And you cannot patent something unless it's man-made. So that means that AIDS, Ebola, polio, coronavirus are all man-made viruses. Now, why would these people release viruses and then release the vaccine? Well, you can guess why. Insane profits. And some $6.5 trillion was made during the so-called plandemic. It was not a pandemic. It was not a natural virus. It these things. As we know, whatever you are forbidden from talking about is true. So, or it's false, and that's why you can't talk about it. So yes, viruses are patented bioweapons. And this is just a fact. You can ask AI about it. AI will confirm it. And so there have been many doctors who have had cures to cancer, cures to AIDS, like Dr. Sebi. And these people faced assassination, career suicide, and all kinds of targeting. For telling the truth, you are targeted and you are censored. So it's very important that we get the truth out to the people. Welcome. Greetings. Yes, that viruses are patented. And the Spanish flu, which happened during World War I, this was also a patented virus which the Rockefeller Institution released intentionally to poison people. And you can be sure that these organizations which put out these viruses and patent and profit through these vaccines, that they have bad intentions. Like Bill Gates' Gavi Institute, his Gavi Alliance. This is another institution that's devoted to putting out bioweapons. Make no mistake, Bill Gates is a murderer and a psychotic, and I call it like I see it. Bill Gates has 300 super tankers in the Gulf of Florida where he is creating tornadoes. And this is an illegal action against the people of the United States, just like how the government is microwaving people in North Dakota. We will never stand by while the U.S. government murders its citizens. And I'm putting my life on the line to tell you the truth. And I don't care, I'll gladly risk my life to tell you the truth about what these murderers and madmen are doing. So let's talk about God's grief. God's grief is a beautiful work by Noah, a revelation of the holiest degree, a revelation which was revealed to him by God and which he shares with us. And this is a beautiful revelation which is of the most moving degree. And I encourage you to read all these books. God's Grief, The Sacred Cure, The Great Awakening, The Multiversal Key. So let's talk about the Great Awakening for a little bit. Okay? So you think that the world is controlled by democratic governments. This is a lie. The world is controlled by intelligence agencies and secret societies. America is controlled by the Mossad and the deep state. You see, all of our politicians, senators, and congressmen have dual loyalty to Israel. And I can tell you this because this is the truth, because I am a former volunteer from the IDF and I know all of their tricks. I know all of their games, okay? So the Mossad bombed the Jewish community in Iraq in the 1950s because they wanted more day laborers. They euthanized Ethiopian girls in the 1930s and 40s because Zionism is an insane ideology of ethno-supremacy, and it must come to an end because this ideology of ethno-supremacy is leading to a genocide in Gaza. And we the people will never accept the murder of children. It's not gonna fly. It's not gonna fly, okay? We will never allow the murder of children. It will be put a stop to peacefully and non-violently, okay? Now, all of these works together, in my estimation, constitute the greatest works of nonfiction in the English language. And so I've just spoke with you a little bit about these works, and I hope that you will go read them. Thank you very much, my beautiful light beings. Love you all, and I'll be back later.